Thanks for tuning back in. I'm Tommy Campbell, still bald, still in my basement, and apparently I'm still funded by George Soros in China. It has been a tough week for the party of family values and law and order, but defeated former President Donald Trump aims to turn that around with a new set of Trump digital trading cards. His latest venture into NFTs is a little different. He's hyping his mugshot and offering a physical card as well, so Eric can put it in his tricycle and Don Jr. can try and roll it up. I have a blast destroying Trump's digital grift. Plus, be sure to light a candle with us since it's the 2-year anniversary of Pine 11, and I'll be revisiting the Fox Christmas tree fire, checking out a hilarious new genuine page from the infamous Lauren Boebert book, and more. But first, this.
He is so firmly against what is happening in this court and so firmly for the old America that we know, not this America, that he will take that stand on Monday. He will open himself up to whatever they want because he's not afraid. People that are afraid cower. President Trump doesn't cower. We'll be back on Monday.
I could watch that on a loop. Is afraid, coward, chickened out, and he probably should have given his Melania stunt double a heads up so she didn't have a Denny's omelet on her face again. Who would hire this forgot to check a box lawyer after the time she's put in for Trump? It says a lot about the defeated former president when the best you can get is a lawyer who got her chops at the 159th best law school. To be fair, every school produces some greats, but she's not one of them. It is pouring MAGA tears. Thanks for choosing to watch my show. Laugh along with the great subscribers in the comments while I mock the latest and stupid and more. Donald Trump first launched his official cards some time ago, and for those that don't remember, they had a very 40s German look to them and were swiftly destroyed. From there, he went the NFT route because MAGA failed to get the memo that the NFT craze crashed so spectacularly that NFT traders, some of them had spent $5 million on NFTs that are now worth $5,000. Wow. Well, I had a lot of trouble getting the audio for this, but thanks to the Soros technology, I've cleaned it up. Enjoy.
Hello, dum-dums. This is your least favorite president, Diaper Don, with some very exciting news. My last 2 Dump Digital Trader Card collections sold out in just hours. And now I'm back with my latest series called the Mugshot Edition. I am one that's so pathetic, the Mugshot Edition. Declare your loser status with these new cards. I'm doing 2 important things for my dumb collectors. For this swindle, we're grifting a real physical Trump card. Purchase 47 gullible cards and we'll mail you a BPA-dipped trader card. It's an authentic piece of the diaper I wore when I was leaking in the famous mugshot. And it was a great diaper, believe me, very absorbent. It's all cut up and you're gonna get a yellow piece of it. I'll be autographing some of them. A turd collector's dream. This is something for the crazy family, your kids, and the garbage can. With the stupid purchase of the 47 Dump Digital Trader Cards, you win a chance to join me in the top secret document hiding ballroom at Mar-a-Lardo, my home in Florida where Melanie hides my bronze ugly face. We have bonus mugshots of Perry, Gates, Boebert, and George Santos, or whatever his name is these days. I have a tiny mushroom. So many people call these poop art or moldy fart. I wish I looked as good as I do on those, that I can tell you. They gave me man hands. Why? Believe me, I don't have them. They sold out incredibly fast last time, and I think that proves my fan base are a mental disaster. Go right now, that's what I'm doing. They shoot me from the waist up so you can't see my pants getting larger. Haba's my wife.
Call now. Our overseas operators are standing by.
You know what? We're going to have enough things in place that all eyes are on this election. And then what Donald Trump is saying there, once he's in, boy, then you can complete the fixing of securing of our elections, which our government deemed critical infrastructure. So
Trump will get elected and then fix the elections once he's in. But how is it possible for Trump to get in when you say the elections are rigged? But this is the guy who likes to call everything a steak sandwich.
Gee, this is a phone. No, it's not. It's a steak sandwich. It's a coffee cup, or is it a steak sandwich? This is a tree. No, that's a steak sandwich. Hey, everybody, this is a steak sandwich. No, that looks like eyeglasses. No, it's steak sandwich. This is a glass of water. No, that's a steak.
I just love that he picks up a plastic bottle of water and calls it a glass. Ron DeSantis continues to parade around in his lift boots, sporting these bad boys. Pro tip, if you want people to stop mentioning your height-hiding footwear, maybe don't draw attention to them with ones that curl at the end like an elf. I guess he's getting into the holiday spirit, and after letting his tongue hang out in every interview, he's having the wife take the wheel, doing all of the talking this week while he does his best to look remotely human and pretend he has a shot at being the nominee. He doesn't. 2 years ago this week, Fox News went into full meltdown when their Christmas tree was burnt down. And if Hannity, Tucker, Ingram, Kilmeade, and Judge Jeanine made it outside in time, they could have saved the day, extinguishing the blaze with their monsoon of MAGA tears.
Sad news, our very own beautiful 50-foot Fox News Christmas tree was destroyed early this morning by a suspected arsonist. He apparently scaled the tree, ignited a massive fire, endangering hundreds of people.
Of course, Fox had to exaggerate the story with talks of him scaling the tree when you can clearly see the fire started right at the base. Bottom up, not top down, Sean.
This is what you get with $1 billion cut to the NYPD. The suspect was spotted climbing the tree, setting it ablaze before being captured by police. Look at that.
This is what happens when you cut funding in a city with millions of people. One crazy dude burns one artificial Christmas tree. And of course, he went on about having no funding, yet they were both able to make a swift response. This is what happens when you have no police. The police were there in seconds. Pick a side, Sean.
This is now happening all across the country. This is not, you don't have to go to Harvard, Yale, Princeton to figure this out.
You don't have to go to Harvard, Yale, or Princeton to figure this out. Do you mean we could hire Alina Habba? 159th. And this was not happening all across the country. It was an isolated incident. But Christmas trees are a fire hazard in your home, especially when you surround a dry one with flammable ornaments, cheap wrapping paper, and frayed cords. What is that?
Craig Tamanaha, an Asian guy, apparently 49 years old, with at least 3 priors in New York, 3 more priors in Texas, reportedly.
Several priors, substance charges, attention seeker, exposes himself. This guy could have been Matt Gaetz, Mike Lindell, or either one of the Boeberts. I gotta admit, it was a bit of a bummer that they caught this fella before Marjorie Taylor Greene had a chance to blame it on Jewish space lasers.
But think about it. Who, to Ainsley's earlier point, who sets a Christmas tree on fire?
Craig Tamanaha.
It's a tree that unites us, that brings us together. It's about the Christmas spirit. It is about the holiday season. It's about Jesus. It's about Hanukkah. It is about everything that we stand for as a country, freedom and being able to...
This wasn't even a real tree. It's actually a metal frame with twigs and plastics. And claiming your tree is about everything, but it's a Christmas tree? Hanukkah does not have a Christmas tree. And a big fake Christmas tree doesn't mean everything you stand for as a country. They're acting like it's the Statue of Liberty when it's a giant symbol of a Christian holiday that has nothing to do with any of the other religions. Remember, I'm not laughing at a tree on fire. I'm laughing at a Fox tree on fire. This is the network that defends Capitol rioters, advocates for thoughts and prayers instead of solutions, and lost $787 million pushing the big lie.
Through the years, people, thousands, hundreds of thousands of tourists have come to New York City to celebrate the Christmas season, and they walk up and down Fifth Avenue and our street, 6th Avenue.
Kind of all we have left,
and
right?
they look at the lights, and today there are no lights because somebody burned down our Christmas tree.
And I hope we put it back. I mean, I hope we put it back.
I hope we build it back bigger and better.
And we have another, we got to do a sequel to the Christmas tree lighting.
Still one of my favorite moments that they said, build back better, channeling Biden.
We've seen an arsonist burn down a $500,000 Christmas tree in New York City.
Yes, Fox paid $500,000 for a stack of metal hula hoops with green plastic flopped on it. I don't know who they were letting do the accounting there, Judge Jeanine or Mike Lindell, but come on. So here was the live image of the new tree that's the same as the old tree, still not a tree, but fireproof. They stressed it's fireproof. Now, it says celebrate Christmas. Doesn't say it's a non-denominational tree or that it's also for Hanukkah and Diwali. No, it's a Christmas tree and nobody cares. Walking right by, whatevs. This is just a piece of scaffolding and hiding that people pass on the way to the real tree at Rockefeller Center. I can see a few lazy fathers showing the kids it. There you go, kid, Rockefeller tree. I guess they took the rink out. Let's find daddy a beer. This is only exciting for the people at Fox. The Rockefeller tree is a Norway spruce that's 79 feet tall and 46 feet wide, meaning one branch is as long as the stick up Hannity's donut. And again, Fox, you got 4 nutcrackers on display at the network with 0 balls. Thank you. I see every tip from pennies to dollars. They are hugely appreciated and help make this show possible. If you love what I do here and you can afford to help out, throw me a buck with the PayPal link in the pinned comment or drop me a super thanks with this button. And please take 2 seconds after this video to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. These things are free and help the show grow. Thank you. For those new to the show, I'm glad you found me. Thank you. For a year and a half, I've been reading genuine pages from my special copy of Lauren Boebert's book. This really is a ton of fun. I only do this once a week, and it's been pretty wild. Let's get back to it. I tipped the rest of the Coors down my cheddar-toothed tunnel of fun and clutched the can as we sped down the street, patiently waiting for the beer to do its happy magic and keeping an eye out for an unsuspecting late-nighter to pelt. I used my downrange breath to coach myself, saying, "Focus, Lauren Opal Boebert," as I scanned the icy sidewalks. Just then, Jason hit a speed bump, launching me high enough into the air that I saw my life flash in front of my eyes. Is this the end? Who will look after Mountain Dew? Would I ever meet Ted Cruz in airport hotels again? Would I ever get to see Tyler again? Who will mop up at Jason's No Questions Wood Shack off the 36? Am I never going to get a chance to be night hot? A girl can't do morning dances forever. Through the fogged plastic glasses, I saw myself in the blur of shop windows. I was airborne for a moment, but it felt like a lifetime. I landed back in the truck and pounded on the window, letting my hubs know, "Take it easy!" And I slumped back in the snow and caught my breath with a Newport while Jason accelerated. He was being even more aggressive, so I slid that window back open and screamed, "I said take it easy!" Well, he did not like this one bit. I guess men don't appreciate being told by a strong, independent woman's. He jammed his finger at the stereo, pointing that one creepy long nail at the screen that showed Hotel California. "I just put it on the Eagles SiriusXM channel. Maybe they'll play it next. Now close the window. I'm freezing, babe." I could have argued with him, but I liked the song, and this was a new me. I had just been through something real, and through it all, I still had the can in my hand, and like a gift from the good Lord, a tramp was asleep on a bench, and I hummed that silver beauty right at her. Unfortunately, Jason chose not to blow through the red light, and he slammed on the brakes as the can hit the sleeping drifter, who awoke in a level of rage I have not seen since I accidentally called Ted Cruz's home phone at 3 a.m. It was like a fairy tale. If you've enjoyed this genuine page from Low Rent Boozburb's book, let me know in the comments, and I'll see about reading another page sometime soon. Go ahead and make fun of the very people who are trying to keep our country safe from the bad policies of Joe Biden and the crooked Democrats. MAGA Tears. My pillows are the best pillows ever. You liberals don't know what you are missing. MAGA Tears. Gavin didn't answer any questions. All did was attack Ron. If Newsom won, why did Newsom wife stop the debate? MAGA Tears. But this time he's hyping his mugshot and offering a physical card as well, so Eric can put it in his tricycle and Don Jr. can try and roll it up. He totally would. Would I ever meet Ted Cruz in airport hotels again? Would I ever get to see Tyler again? Who will mop up at Jason's No Questions Wood Shack off the 36? Just then, Jason hit a speed bump, launching me high enough into the air that I saw my life. And through it all, I still had the can in my hand. And like a gift from the good Lord, a tramp was asleep on a bench. I gotta admit, it was a bummer that they caught this fella before Marjorie Taylor Greene had the chance to blame it on Jewish space lasers. She totally would have. Am I never going to get a chance to be night hot? A girl can't do morning dances forever. Who awoke with a level of rage I have not seen since I accidentally called Ted Cruz's home phone at 3 a.m. I woke up Heidi. He jammed his finger at the stereo, pointing with that one creepy long nail at the screen. And like a gift from the good Lord, a tramp was asleep on a bench. And I hummed that silver beauty right at her. Thanks so much for watching. Help me out by joining us in the comments, sharing this video with a friend, and following me on social media. I am a one-man show here, from script to screen, the editing, even the graphics. Please throw me a tip with the easy PayPal link, or hit that super thanks button, and be sure to check out my mugs that go great with those MAGA Tears. I am a stand-up comedian. I've played in 35 countries, and I've toured with Jim Jefferies for nearly 10 years. I have 3 albums and a brand new EP from my opening set on Jim's latest Netflix special. You can stream these on Spotify, Apple Music, or catch them on SiriusXM. Thanks for helping me make this show possible. Life's short. Be cool, be kind, take care.